A 14.5-inch 120Hz OLED display, an RTX 4070 at 80 watts, and a 13th Gen Core i9, and all of this at only 1.6 kilos. Our brand new Zenbook Pro 14 OLED packs an insane amount of performance in a slim and light all-metal chassis, and it starts at around 1500 USD. 13 and 14-inch are the Goldilocks form factor for laptops basically, which is why we have several 14-inch Zenbooks in 2023. With 14-inch, you get a full-size keyboard, a big enough display, in a really compact and lightweight chassis. Anything smaller, and you tend to have a cramped keyboard and display, and anything larger tends to be quite a bit bulkier and heavier, less portable. Thanks to Intel's and NVIDIA's latest chips, 14-inch laptops can now compete with what was only possible in 15-inch and 16-inch models in 2022. So you can get the same performance at several hundred grams less of a laptop. But before I go into more detail about this brand new Zenbook Pro 14, give me literally a minute and I'll show you all the other awesome 14-inch Zenbooks that we have. Depending on what you're looking for, one of these may be even more interesting for you. We got the Zenbook 14, which is our lightest and most affordable 14-inch Zenbook, and even this one comes with an OLED display. Then there's the Zenbook 14 Flip that weighs just a tad more, but it can be flipped around into a Windows tablet. Then there's the Zenbook 14X that weighs only 1.5 kilos but comes with a super powerful H-series Core i9. And at the top, our Zenbook Pro 14 Duo, our 14-inch creator on-the-go powerhouse with a second display. And this is where our Zenbook Pro 14 comes in. It squeezes in right here, between the Pro Duo and the 14X. So far we had the Pro Duo, which is crazy powerful and has that huge ScreenPad Plus touchscreen, and we had the Zenbook 14X with a super powerful CPU, but no dedicated graphics, and we had nothing in between. For anyone who wants a 14-inch portable creator workstation, but maybe doesn't need a second screen and wants the keyboard in a standard position with a nice and big palm rest, the Zenbook Pro 14 gets you pretty much the same CPU and GPU performance at a lower weight and at a lower price point. And all three of these, the Pro Duo, the Pro, and the 14X, share the exact same premium display, our brand new 14.5-inch 120Hz 2.8K OLED display. Colors are incredibly vibrant and pop. It's a 16:10, which means you get a taller display with more screen space and slim bezels all around for a premium 90% screen-to-body ratio. At 2.8K resolution, you won't be able to spot any pixel unless you press your face against the display. The 120Hz refresh rate makes everything look butter smooth, especially scrolling. This also makes the screen easier on your eyes, and in combination with the low blue light and flicker-free certification, this display is like giving your eyes a spa treatment compared to the harsh flickering light some other displays emit. It supports touch, and it works with our ASUS Pen 2.0 stylus. This lightweight 1.6 kilo full metal chassis comes dyed in tech black, combined with our new and more modern A monogram logo. And yes, the A stands for ASUS. We threw a huge number of 810H US military tests at the Zenbook Pro 14, and all it did was chuckle and ask for more. On the inside, you'll find up to an Intel Core i9 13th Gen with 14 CPU cores that we are boosting to an incredible 70 watts for video editing or other tasks that only load the CPU, resulting in impressive performance you would never expect from such a compact and lightweight laptop. And graphics-wise, you can get up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070 laptop GPU that we are able to boost up to 80 watts, something you could only find in much larger 15-inch and 16-inch laptops so far. And it has a mux switch. For gaming, you get DLSS 3, which can more than double your performance. And for video editing and other creative apps, NVIDIA Studio drivers give you a healthy performance boost. How are we able to get this much performance out of this compact laptop? It's thanks to our ASUS IceCool Pro thermal solution with 5 heat pipes, 4 vents, and 2 high-performance fans. There's a high-speed M.2 SSD slot that comes configured with up to 2 TB straight out of the box, but it is end-user replaceable and upgradable. And even the memory can be upgraded. There are 16 GB DDR5 4800 onboard, and thanks to the SODIMM slot, you can expand that to 32 GB or even 48 GB. The battery is noteworthy too. At 76 Wh, it's crazy big for a 14-inch. There are 15-inch and 16-inch laptops with smaller batteries, and those have to power a much larger and power-hungry displays. So battery life is definitely not going to be a weak spot for the Zenbook Pro 14. Since last year already, all our Zenbooks come with our ErgoSense keyboard. That means they feature the same key spacing as standard full-size desktop keyboards and a standard keyboard layout. This makes it easy to get used to the keyboards within an hour max, for me at least, instead of having to memorize completely different layout and gaps between the keys. Our ErgoSense touchpad comes with a PVD hydrophobic coating, which helps to prevent smudges and fingerprints, and at the same time makes it super smooth. It's like your fingers are elegantly ice skating and are effortlessly pulling off pirouettes. The Zenbook Pro 14 features our latest version of the ASUS DialPad. It's built into the main touchpad, so it doesn't add any extra thickness or weight, but we managed to have the circle recessed into the touchpad, so your finger stays in the groove and you can use the dial without looking where your fingers are. They'll always stay on the dial circle. You'll get all the I/O ports you'll need. A USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C, a Thunderbolt Type C port, and both of these Type C ports come with a DisplayPort video output, and both can charge the laptop. There's a full-size SD card reader that is UHS 2, a full-size HDMI port, and it's a real HDMI 2.1 port. So it can do 4K 120Hz and 8K 60Hz. And would you look at that, a 3.5mm audio jack. That's right, while we love wireless audio as much as anyone, we don't force you to use it. So whenever you want or need wired audio, we got you covered. Audio-wise, we also have a triple mic array, a smart amp powered and Harman Kardon tweaked speaker system, and Dolby Atmos for an immersive and precise audio experience with both the built-in speakers or a headset. The Zenbook Pro 14 also comes with our upgraded Zenbook webcam module, our AI Sense main Full HD camera, an IR camera for instant login and 3D noise reduction and image sharpening, and several camera effects to track you or blur your background. And we have AI noise cancelling for background noise too. Alright, and here we have everything at a glance. As you can see, the Zenbook Pro 14 OLED comes packed with an incredible amount of performance and features. It's really fascinating to see how much performance you can now get out of our 14-inch laptop, which just a few months ago would have been impressive in a notably larger and heavier 15-inch laptop. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this overview of our Zenbook Pro 14 and you now know what makes this brand new addition to our Zenbook family so compelling. You get all the CPU and GPU performance, top of the line 120Hz OLED display, and pro features of the Zenbook Pro 14 Duo in a lighter and more affordable package.